I almost died. Used up a totem of dying and everything. Stupid tall tower. Hello and welcome to Monotonous Minecraft, episode 116. The series that has us flattening a legacy-sized world. Lately, my kids and I have been rewatching Phineas and Ferb. That's a great show. One of the best-selling T-shirts I have on Redbubble is my Where's Perry shirt? Oh, there you are, Perry shirt, but it's Perry Mason instead of Perry the Platypus. Ha ha ha! But today we're building. I can't talk. Today we're building Perry the Platypus, but not just any Perry the Platypus. We're building Perry the Platypus in action figure from episode blah blah blah. I don't remember. To build this in action figure, we'll need several things. Mostly wool that's Perry colored. The green is for our nice suburban lawnscape we'll put out here. The reason I'm doing it out in the desert is because it's wool and I've got fire spreads and I don't want my build to burn to the ground. The reason we're building it by this thing is because I built this thing in the middle of the desert. I'm going to build my suburban lawnscape, yes, lawnscape, not landscape, in 2 square chunks, like 4 chunks together. Sorry for the spinny things. Yeah, so let's get that done. I'm going to do the little light and dark stripies. I'm going to use sea lanterns and then carpets over top to do the lighting. So let me get some lime green carpets too. I should need more than that. And let's tear up this section. The good thing about building next to this failed farm is that I know it's on a chunk, so it lines up perfectly. So I go to this corner and there's where I start. I just go out 2 chunks that way and that way. Let's go. It was actually a happy accident that I just happened to drop my chest right at the right line. Now that we've got our little dish carved out and our lights put in place, we just start throwing down some wool. So basically we just go up and down, skipping rows. This is a very sing-song. How did I just do that in that game? Right now I'm just doing a dark green. I've got my carpeting here so that when I do a row of the lanterns I can just plop those on and then we'll fill in with the lime green. Huh. Math. I don't need dark green carpet, just lime green. Should have started that color. I got more dark green carpeting. Other math. Uh-oh. I didn't really do the math this time, and it really hurts. So let me go ahead and just put in the little light lime green carpeting I have now. And then we'll go get about 4 times as much wool as I got. Oh my gosh. As I look upon the suburban landscape, I think, oh no, this isn't big enough for the size of platypus I was going to make. Apparently I was picturing Perry like 4 times the size of this. The other thing is, I really wish we had slab wool. I need something between this and this. But I'm not going to get it. Oh well. Wait, I can start, This is what Instamines wool now, right? No. Was that a thing? Is that ever happening? I can't remember. I used to think Shears did it. Okay, so I'm doing it from a screen capture from the show itself, the design. It's going to be chunky because it's Minecraft, but it should do good. Do I want them lined up? Yeah, I've got to make it the long way here, else it'll look weird with the stripes here. If you want to do this kind of thing, we're making it look less cartoonish. Instead of the lime, I'd probably use grass. That way it's almost the same color, depending on your biome. One of the reasons I did want to use the dark, just use the wolves out here is because there's a biome switch here. It was actually rated in this corner. And I just wanted the evenness of it all. So it's a little contrasty, but I think it still works. So now let's so the tail, here's the thing. The dimensions of this thing are ridiculous because the tail and the beak are together longer than the body. So I've got to take that into account. So the body can probably be that and that. Arbitrary foot. Okay. And then I'm not going to even look at that thing. I'm just going to, at my reference drawing, I'm just going to start putting stuff together and see where I get. No, because then the tail is going to be too short. So this idea, but let's move it here. Honestly, the hardest part I had when planning this was the eyeball. What I would rather do is kind of like one wool for the white and then a wither skull for the black dot, the pupil and the iris together. But I don't have any wither skulls because I'm afraid of the nether and I've been playing survival, so that's just it. This is still going to be huge. Because the body will be here, there. Let's go for it. What am I doing? I've already got this. So if we start our body here, and it should go here. Now, in case you're not familiar with the show or the episode, I'm not going to describe the show. Watch the show. But if you're not familiar with the episode, it's been a while since you've watched it or whatnot. Somehow they invented a toy. It's been a while since I've seen the episode. The boys invented a toy. It was Perry the Inaction Platypus, and it was just really a chunk of wood painted his color and then add on some orange bits for the rest of them. Is that right? It feels like one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think that'll work. So anyway, they just kind of accidentally invented this boring toy that, of course, was the hit of the land because that's how cartoons work. And that's kind of the fun of that show, specifically. See, already, look, done. Can absolutely tell what this is. So I'm going to build up. Now, here's a weird thing. I'm going to build the body up. But the tail goes into it. I don't think the beak does, so I'm not going to do the beak. And originally I was going to plan to not fill this up with wool. It's, not waste the resources. But, I've got a farm. And who wants to switch back and forth between blocks when you don't have to? So then the tail actually does kind of become part of the body, so it'll stick out there. That won't be enough. That's too much. This is totally arbitrary, but I think it'll work. dang it, tail's not long enough. There we go. So one too high. I'm totally going to have to reference the thing. I can't build a solid reference. And it's getting dark. Let me sleep. Check out my reference picture. We'll be back. Okay, so I checked my reference. I extended the tail a little bit. We're good to go. So then we do a little bit of a beak. And then we do another one of those, I think. We might have to add one up. And then we really just build this really far out here. Those keen-eyed observers will notice that we're already built off center here. And you know, my feelings about that are tough it out, bud. Now that looks a little long on the nose. But then again, the reference picture shows it a little long on the nose. Nah, I think we'll shorten up the nose by 1 and then, yeah, bring up that middle section 1 block. And then we'll figure out the eyes. Let's see there. So maybe the eyes should be 2 by 2, in which case a block in the center won't work. Problems, problems, problems. This is why people there. That'll look better. It's nice and blocky. This is why people not only build in creative, but also at a much different scale. If you build at a massive scale, it looks more realistic. Like the lightsaber, you know, it's still chunky even from this distance, but you get the whole idea. You get all the details in there. So then we throw in... Well, I guess we got 2 sides of the face. We can try 2 eyes. Because right now, quite frankly, you know, we could make it look like that. Whoa, 2 by guide. Yeah, doesn't really look right, does it? That's immediately wrong. So my thought was to do this and then this. That's... I know what I'm going for, but that's not right at all either. Whoops, dig it. I mean, I wish I didn't have the frame, but it does work. I think that's what we're going to go for. What happened to other black concrete? Oh, there it is. I don't want the beak longer. The eyes make it... That's weird. Oh, there you are, Perry. I'm also going to extend the tail. I'm just going to round it out, though. What can we do with this space? Because, I mean, it is really off-center. Like, super off-center. I've got an idea. But before that, we've got to carpet this place. Obviously. Doobie doobie doo wah doobie doobie doo wah. Agent P. Of course that's what Perry the Platypus in action figure would have. an active little fedora with a hidden bed that I can just barely get to if I jump up and tag. There we go. I need a sleeping spot closer to where I'm tearing down the rest of this world. So there we go. Perry the Platypus in action figure with optional fedora accessory. Because who doesn't like a platypus and a fedora? If you made it this far, thank you very much. If you just skipped to this point, also thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this. Build it yourself. It's kind of fun. The fedora is even easy. I promise. Cat, stop jumping around behind me. Not in here, in real life. Anyway, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all later.